Flashback.
So in this video we're going to do something a little different than I normally do, because I am in Rome in Italy right now on the balcony of the embassy of Argentina. Don't ask me how I got here. And you know, I normally do AI and automation and all the nerd geek stuff, DNG Marton you can call me. But in this video we're going to do a little travel vlog. I'm on a very nice adventure right now. I just came from Budapest a few days ago. I'm going to spend a few days here in Rome. I have a very secret mission that I have to fulfill, something that I have been preparing for the last 3-4 months. And after I'm done with this secret mission, I'm off to Munich in Germany for a little transit, and then I'm visiting my good friend in Salzburg, and then we're off to Graz in Austria, and then finally back to Budapest. So I want to vlog the whole travel thingy. When I don't work 24/7, I have quite a free lifestyle. I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want, and I want to show you guys some of the behind the scenes and the lifestyle as well. So that's what we're gonna do, cutting to the Budapest travel clips. She is TikTok maxing before the flight because for 2 hours she won't have internet, she cannot watch TikTok, so now she has to front load the dopamine. As long as there is internet, she's gonna scroll. No! No, this is the moment that there's no more internet. Ay, what are you gonna do now? Alright, so I'm here in the car with my boy Antonio.
Let's go.
And he's actually a semi-professional sprinter, plus obviously online business, you know, conversion, copywriting, etc. And actually I started training sprinting, you know, just as a hobby, like once a week, maybe like 4 months ago. And he's a specialist in the 400-meter sprints, which is tough. Now, Antonio, what do you need to say about the 400 for somebody who maybe runs a 5K and they are like 400 meters, that's nothing, I can easily do that.
Yeah, be prepared to die. It's gonna be something totally new that you've never experienced before. So I think this is gonna be a very good test for your limits, your pain limits, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Can't wait to see it.
I'm actually gonna, you know, put in the description of this video a little YouTube link which tells you all about the 400-meter sprint. Even Usain Bolt said, nah, I don't really want to do that, I hate the 400.
He also hinted that his coach is trying to persuade him to try the 400 meters.
I'm hoping not. I'm trying to discourage my coach from that, but...
So watch this video, and it's gonna be my first time running it today. So we're on the way to the track right now, and hopefully we can get in. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys from there. Bro, instantly rising.
Well, they are going to go and have a look. Armando Villarreal.
Okay, so we came to this beautiful old school Olympic stadium. Unfortunately, we cannot run here, so we will try to convince this guy, like maybe bribe him or something to let us run. I mean, I will try. We're gonna wait for him to get off the phone and do little sales on him. Okay, so we tried everything. I tried to bribe him. I tried to offer him like 20 euros on Revolut, but he didn't accept. So unfortunately, we'll have to catch another track, but yeah, we are moving on.
We're not escaping the pain.
So we are heading now to another track. Hopefully see you there.
Moments later.
Alright, so we had to come to another lane. This is the spot, and we're gonna get some warm-ups done, and do the 400.
What the hell? Oh my God!
Alright, so he's on his way to do the 400 to show me that he can do it before it's my turn. Honestly, I don't feel ready at all. My legs feel shit, but still gonna do it. Very relaxed.
Lock in, bro, lock in. Visualize the track, visualize where you have to go. Let's go, let's go.
Many minutes later.
Let's go, bro. It's over, it's over, it's over. Let's finish. You're done, bro. Come on. Come on. Nice, bro. Let's go.
Alright, so a little update on yesterday. I obviously ran the 400. You know, I was just like struggling for like 10 minutes trying to recover from it. And yeah, we called it a day. It was 67 seconds. It's decent, but nothing crazy. And right now, it's the next day. I'm gonna meet Antonio again. Actually, this is a very special place for me because 4 years ago in 2021, I used to live in Rome. That's where I picked up my current girlfriend and wifey status, Tatiana, and that was about the time that I started my online business. And I actually used to live in this neighborhood. It's called San Lorenzo, and I'm gonna walk through this lively street now, and you will see the vibes are excellent. So this is kind of student, like low-cost neighborhood. As you can see, tons of graffiti and stuff, but very cool vibes overall. And actually coming to Rome 4 years ago was part of my escape plan. So my whole plan was I was working a job, I saved up as much money as I could, and I was still officially a university student as well. So I could take a scholarship called Erasmus, some of you Europeans might know it, and they gave me basically like 2,500 euros of free money. So with that, my savings plus a little student loan that I took, I could come to Rome to study. But I had about a 6-month period in which I had enough money to just live from my savings, and I was just all in, working on my business, trying to get it started. At the time, it didn't generate a single dollar yet, but I had this 6 months to kind of figure out and I get it up and running. And by the time I finished with the scholarship, the Erasmus, the 6 months, and when I went back to Hungary, I already made my first couple of $1,000s online, so I already had proof of concept. Plus, I took Tatiana back with me as well. So this is why Rome is kind of my second home. It has a special place in my heart. Tatiana's mom lives here, so we come visit multiple times a year. I think this is probably my 20th time in Rome already. That's a little catch-up, a little personal story. And now we're gonna meet Antonio and maybe drink some Aperol Spritz or something. All right.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Good
How you been?
Bro, I'm good. I'm chilling.
That's nice.
Let's take a drink, shall we?
Let's go.
Cool.
Day 2.
Alright, so we are at a very nice location. I have to get better at this travel vlogging thing because I forget to take my phone out and film everything, and I'm just randomly here in a new location. So we came to the seaside. We are in this Monte Circeo up the mountain. We're gonna find a nice place to have breakfast, and then I will show you guys more of the beach, more of the town. And yeah, anything to say, sir?
No.
No.
Okay, what a nice
She's hungry. I speak.
Huh?
Bruh.
Cute.
Yes, you are.
Shouldn't be the camera be on the top?
Whatever. Okay, so we have found a very nice bar where you can have a cornetto now. I'm gonna show you the view in a second, and after this we're gonna go to the beach and lay and do absolutely nothing, which is very difficult for me to do, but this is very nice. Look at this. I know what you are thinking. Another one of those stage videos in which I pretend to work for 5 minutes from the beach and then go back to doing nothing. Honestly, I'm kind of past that point of showing the world how cool I am and how I have the freedom lifestyle and I'm just working from the beach. Like, I don't really care about that anymore. I really just work because I'm a workaholic now and I always have something to do, and I can't just lay on the fucking sunbed for, you know, hours doing nothing. So I have to do something. But to be honest, extremely beautiful beach day today. Gonna go back and get some more work done. That's all I know.
This is very nice.
They are both very nice.
Such nice eyes. Blue eyes. Look. Babe, you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. A little bit dirty camera.
Hello, it's dirty. Ooh, brother.
Alright.
What's up?
Getting some work done from this beautiful place. Last day in Rome. Tomorrow we are off to Austria. I mean, only me is gonna stay in this absolute scorching heat of Rome.
Weather otherwise.
Look at him, like, look at the color of this guy. He's already light skin.
The N-word!
So yeah, off to Austria. Gonna go to Salzburg, Graz, and yeah, I mean, the journey continues.
Early the next morning.
Alright, so it's 6 a.m. So you already know that we are hopping on Brokey Airlines. And I'm gonna fly now to Munich in Germany, and I will probably immediately take the train to Austria to my end destination, which is Salzburg. I'm gonna meet my good friend Elias Moreira, and yeah, it always motivates me, these early morning 6 a.m. flights, to make a bunch of money and eventually, you know, fly private everywhere and like not having to go through this absolute nightmare of waking up feeling like washed shit. And yeah, so hopping on Brokey Airlines in a few minutes and see you guys in Germany/Austria. Welcome to Brokey Airlines. We wish you a safe flight.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Just woke up. Universal worst experiences is when you land your 6 a.m. flight and these motherfuckers are waiting for you.
One pathetic sob story later.
Guys, you can't make this shit up. So I just arrived in Germany. I literally came out of the metro right there and I'm looking up like, wow, look at this beautiful church. And then what's the next thing you see? I swear, you can't make this shit up. Like, this is just... And you know, as the more and more I'm looking around, the more and more I'm realizing how Pride Month heavy Germany actually is. Nah, it's a failed society.
little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright guys, we have arrived in Salzburg. I'm gonna take my hotel, look for my friend Elias and explore the city a little bit. Alright, so we made it all the way to the top and I'm here with my boy Elias.
Servus.
Bro, show us your phone. Look at this.
This is how you can. I only have Google Maps.
Oh my god, you have WhatsApp, bro. That's great. So how does it feel? Because I think a lot of people would love to be less on their phone and they are addicted as flip. How does it feel to have a shit phone and not be on social media at all, almost?
Everyone says, yeah, I should do a social detox, social media detox. It doesn't fucking work. Everyone says I need to, and then like, I'm gonna be off Instagram for a week or for a month or whatever the fuck they say. And then afterwards they come back and the same behavior. You have to change it like 100%. I don't consume anything anymore. And since now I have way more time in my life, I oftentimes don't even know what to do with my time. I'm like bored. And that scary feeling, you start like thinking too much. But actually, that's how you find an inner peace more. I feel more peaceful inside since I dropped the iPhone in general. Maybe you can delete social media from your phone, but you're gonna find something else. You're gonna go to Google Maps, just Google some fucking city or ChatGPT. You're gonna go on Amazon wish list.
You know when you're proud that you finally deleted Instagram and you're not watching Instagram Reels anymore, and now you just scroll YouTube Shorts all day.
Yes, it's hard to do it, but if you do it, then you notice that life will change. You will have a perception differently, and then you appreciate this kind of thing. Like all the fucking tourists that come here, I tell you, all the tourists that come here, they don't even look at the fucking mountains. They come here with their phone, just be like this, and then Instagram, here you see the mountains. I don't give a fuck, and they just walk away.
Just show it to your friends that you've been here.
Yeah.
You are cool, and now you can just leave. I mean, I'm showing it that I'm here. I like the flags, bro.
No,
Come
but
on,
you've been
it's
like
nice.
staring at it for at least 5 minutes before you took out your phone. Yeah, please.
Meanwhile,
This is not it. I'm editing this video now and I forgot to tell you this story. As they're pushing this guy and arresting him, I was so happy because there's finally some good content for my video. All the shots are so boring. I'm just taking a video of the park and the buildings and I'm like, finally there's something interesting. And as I'm taking the video, this policeman comes up to me, starts talking to me in German. I'm like, sorry, I don't understand, respectfully, sir. And he's like, have you been arrested before? And at that moment, I felt the threat, right? I was thinking, should I be like an American jackass, like, sorry, but I can take videos here, this is not public property. But obviously, I'm not a dummy, so I just put the video away, put the phone away, and I just went about my day, but wanted to tell you this little story. Now back to the video.
one pair of pants later.
I have to be honest, I'm not a really good travel vlogger. I'm a really shitty travel vlogger because I usually just don't think about taking my phone out and filming everything, which I should to make it interesting. So yesterday we came to Graz, all the way from Salzburg. You saw this 6-second clip of how beautiful the hills and the mountains were on the way here. So now this is the last day of the adventure. We are walking around a little bit, but as you can see, we are a bit compromised. We are a bit compromised with my boy Elias. We went too hard with the parties, unfortunately. Confidential content, And yeah, so we're gonna spend some time here and in the evening probably back to Hungary. And just a little view for you. Yep, so more shots coming.
of flashback.